Hey, how are you? Hold on a sec, sorry. Place that down. What can I help you with today? Looks like you got some games. You could just put those right on that little thing there for the time being. Thank you. Alright, so it looks like you have a little stack of games there. Looking for some trade. Alright, cool. And are you looking for anything particular? You want some cash, some credit? Credit. Okay. So you've been out of the game since the original Xbox. That was the last console you owned, huh? And you said a friend of yours gave you their Xbox One, and you just want to kind of pick up some games for it. They had a couple of games, and you want to pick up some. I'll tell you what, not a bad console to get back into because, if you're trying to get back into games because the games are extremely cheap, and we actually have quite a few. They're actually nobody really buys them because the newer systems are out. So I'm grateful that you came in because maybe we can get rid of some of these things, huh? And it looks like you got some older stuff there. Obviously, you said the Xbox was the last one, the original, but I'm looking at some older stuff than that, which is nice because we always like to carry the retro stuff. Yep. All right, let me take a look at this. Clyde. Yeah, I'm just going to give you these games as I go through them and just test them to make sure they work. The cartridge based ones. You could throw these PlayStation ones in there as well. Perfect. All right, let me start with what we got on top here. All right, yeah. You sold most of your stuff and years ago, and you found a little box full of stuff. Let's see what we got. Let me just get my little pad here, keypad, so I can just knock in these totals. What you get in credit. So we got Castlevania here for the Nintendo 64. No, like this, the little writing on the T for teen there doesn't matter. Unless something like this label was completely destroyed or something, it's not going to affect your trading. Or the cartridge is cracked or some shit. Or it just doesn't work. Castlevania. Let me see. Huh. Doesn't sell for as much as it used to, apparently. That's still worth a tenner, though. If anything, you're not satisfied with anything and you want just these games back, let us know. One more Nintendo 64 game here. World is Not Enough. Solid title. A little overlooked in my opinion. Too bad you didn't still have GoldenEye then. Alright. That was obviously the benchmark for the system. Yeah. 8 for that. So what are we up to? 18? Let me keep track of this in my calculator here on my phone. And you said you did want credit, right? Okay. Just making sure so I don't. No, it's not like GameStop. We'd give you the same cash as credit. We're not going to give you less for cash. All right, now we're talking. We got some NES stuff here like this. Like I said, we like to pile up the older games because a lot of people like the retro, and these are in nice shape from my look of it. So we got Jackal, a classic. I would assume they worked with the condition they're in. $5 for Jackal. Yeah, 23 so far. Mario 2, nice condition. Got the manual here as well. That's going to give you a little bit dust covered, admittedly, doesn't matter. The manual does though. Oh, wait. We do 10 on that just because it has the manual. It would have normally been about 7. So we are up to 33. And we got Mario 3, obviously another classic. Back's got a little tearing on the back label once again. Doesn't matter. And you got another label in here. Another manual. I'm going to tell you right now, this is also 10. Mario 2 and 3, no matter what, if they're loose completely, just the cartridge, if they have manual or they're in box complete, they're both are the same thing. So that's another 10. Something up here up to $43. I'm telling you, if you want to go nuts, you're gonna be able to get a decent amount of games. And I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Final Fantasy VII, admittedly, has lost value over the years, but it's been re-released on other consoles now and stuff. You got the remake out. Yeah, they made a remake for it on PS5. I don't think it's on Xbox, any of the Xboxes. All 3 discs, manual. Yes, these are the greatest hits discs. This is a greatest hits copy. I don't know if this was just a screw up or what. But huh. Still 15. Maybe it's popping back up again. I don't know. Urban Chaos. This is a solid title. I had this on the PC. I should have looked at those discs. So it looks fine. He's going to have to see him anyway when he puts them in. Urban Chaos. Just 5. No, you don't care about it. You just want to get rid of these. All right. Yeah. Perfect. And Final Fantasy Origins 1 and 2. Nice. Great art on the disc there. Nice. Does this have value? I'm not sure. It's typically always a market for Final Fantasy, but some of them don't have. 8. Not bad. That's 8. Alright, Clyde, yeah, you can just take those back. Test them. Perfect. These Xbox games, I will, as long as the discs look fine, I'm going to assume they work. I gotta be honest. We got an Xbox here that we test on, but it has been screwing up lately, and I don't want to deal with it right now. So unless they're destroyed, I'm taking them. And don't worry about it if they don't work. If they end up not working. I assume they do. From Russia with Love. Nice. How was this game? If you can remember. Nice. It's in third person, like Everything or Nothing. Cool. I do like the Bond games. 5 for Russia with Love. Put you at 76. Let me just. Actually, where's the. Put that down with the Xbox games. Now here's a nice one. A hidden gem, if you will. Mail arms glitch in the system. I had this one back in the day. Very nice. Complete as well. This will net you $12. Just looking at this game, you're going to hit yourself 100. Just about. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, another solid game. Disc is solid. Manual, don't you just miss? Only on Xbox. It's classic. Alright, so $12 on the nose, so you're gonna hit exactly $100. $100 credit. Alright, let me just tab that in. Because if I want to give you a little, if you don't use it all, I want to just give you a little thing. Just so you have it. Like a makeshift gift card. Unless you want it. You can give us your email too. We could do it that way. I'd rather just get the thing. All right. You don't know how yet. You don't know yet. You don't want. We don't spam you with the emails for promotions and stuff. But I hear you. Because if you're gonna just play some stuff and kind of be out of it again in 6 months, what's the point, right? That's fine. All right. All right. So it's $100 credit. Now you said you're looking for Xbox One games. Let me move over here. Anything you have in mind? Your friend tell you about anything? So he gave you a couple of shooters, a couple of Halos. Not bad, obviously. I will say. Halo Infinite was great. Did he give you that one? Oh no. We got that one. Yeah, he gave you Halo Guardians. And that one's great. And you probably remember those if he gave you the 20 whatever anniversary collect. Has all of them on it, I think. Yeah. Okay, he gave you those too. All right. You're going to have a lot of fun with Red Dead too. I mean, in reality, you don't even need to get anything else. But yeah, you like almost anything? No sports, no racing, no fighting. You like shooters. You like role-playing stuff, shit like that as well. Yeah, going based on that. All right. Let's see. Well, if you're open to almost anything, let me look for some shooters first. We got some Call of Duties here. We've got, I know there's a couple of those on the original Xbox, right? Got Vanguard, which is World War II. World War II, which is World War II. Advanced Warfare takes place in the future. You get some gadgets. I'm going to tell you this one, and it is sealed, but it's still cheap. Infinite Warfare is a solid game. It's a bit different. It's nice. Yeah, you think you'd like that? Well, let me put them here for now. Oh, and Infinite. I'm telling you right now, you played the first two Halos on the original Xbox. You're going to enjoy this one. This is more of a throwback to those ones, and it's a little open worldy too. You're doing like side stuff. You're like saving other Marines. You're doing assassinations on other Covenant leaders and stuff, and a couple other things. I'm telling you, you'll like this one. Yeah, excellent. I'll have to look at the. You want me to look at the prices now? No, all right. I'm gonna tell you. Infinite Warfare is less than 10 even new, and I want to say this is 15. If I'm wrong, I'm giving it to you for 15. I'm going by my own mindset here. I'm trying to think. Oh, I forgot about this one too. This is another Call of Duty Black Ops. No. Said no racing. Here's one you're gonna like, I think. And it's 3 games in one. You've heard of the Mass Effect games? I didn't play them. They started on the 360. But this has all 3 of the first 3. There's a 4th one, but you want to get started with these 3. It's got the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Everything on there in one disc. I'm telling you, these games are incredible. The second one in particular is a masterpiece, and I don't use that word lightly. It's that good. The first one's really good too. The 3rd one is solid, but not as good as the other 2. I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. All right, cool. I mean, reality, you're probably full, but are you looking to use the majority of this gift card now? Yeah. I hear you. Here we go. Oh, really? You've read the books. Nice. This is the third one. The second one was on the 360, I believe, in PC. And the first one was just on PC. You're going to love this game. I mean, you don't have to play them in order. At least I don't think so. You're going to have a ton of fun with this, though, if you want to play it. It's great. It's cheap. I know this one's cheap. Looks gorgeous. Just a lot going on. If you're into the books, this is like a continuation. I think even the other ones were continuations of the books, at least the ones that were out at the time. I know he's put out a few more that after. I think even this one came out. But interesting. Yep. Oh, you spotted that one? Yes, this is a remake of you played it on the original Xbox. Nice. This is a remake. It's fun. Looks great graphically. Sure, absolutely. It's another cheap one. This is no more than $5. I'll tell you that. Yeah, they remake a lot of games now or remaster them. Now, games of that era of the Xbox and stuff, that's going to be a straight up remake. But, some of the newer ones are like remasters, right? Like some 360 stuff, make some remasters of that on the Xbox One, and now even with the Xbox Series X and stuff. I'm telling you though, the Xbox One's a great system, especially since you got the damn thing for free, because the games are so cheap. I would say the same thing with the PS4. Also, a lot of the games are cheap. Did you play the Resident Evils on the PlayStation? I know the Xbox didn't have any, I believe, right? Oh, you did? You played the first three. Well, I'm not going to show you the newer ones. But these straight up remakes of those originals. And this one, Resident Evil 2 in particular, is incredible. This one's solid, but it's more action movie. I'll be honest with you. It's a little more action movie based. But it doesn't sound right. I'll put that one back. Interested in this one? Yeah? You really like the original? Trust me. You're going to love this. Alright. I don't want to go... You got a lot of stuff here, but I know you said you wanted to pretty much use it all. Or as much as you can. Well, you know... Some of the 360 stuff is backwards compatible. Most of it is. Are you interested in any 360 stuff? Yeah. We don't have a ton. Oh, you know what? You want Halos? Oh, you've heard of this one? You're gonna want this. Actually, I'm sorry. No, you don't need this one. I apologize. You have the... He gave you that collection, right? I'm pretty sure Reach... and ODST here were put there. You should be able to access them through there. Yeah. I'm not going to give you that one. And if you can't, come back. Unless you don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You were into any of the Splinter Cell games? Yeah. Here we go. This one's great. Not in the best of shape, admittedly, and it is our only copy, I believe. This is a fantastic game. A little more accessible than those earlier ones. There's another one here, too. Oh, no, that one also... You played Double Agent? You did. Was that one also on the original Xbox? Was it? Okay. You want this one? It's a solid game. A little more lenient, forgiving than some of the other ones, but still really good. Yeah? It's another one that's dirt cheap. Are you thinking any more? One more? One more. Yeah, you got a ton here on top of what you already were given, right? Clyde, all the games work? Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, after this, we'll go get some pizza or something, right? I'll try to give you something a little different. I mean, you like the Final Fantasies, though, right? You know, it's not a little different, unfortunately. Well, it is. But you enjoyed those Final Fantasies. You played 7 and 8 as well. I'm sorry, 8 and 9. Also on the PlayStation. Well, you got 10 and 10-2. These are just remasters, not remakes. 10 is incredible. I'm a personal fan of 10-2. It's a sequel to that one. I'm not going to spoil things. Some people didn't like it. I adore it. I'm telling you though, man, 10, everybody loves 10. Like 10 is another kind of masterpiece. Fantastic game, I gotta tell you. Both of them to me are fantastic, but you'll really enjoy 10. 10-2 changes some things up a bit. Still great, in my opinion. Yeah? Alright. Well, let's see what we got here. Let's add up these totals. It's not going to hit 100, I'm going to tell you that right now. And you know what? Here's the thing. If we're close to 100, we go back and look at some more if you really want to get rid of everything. All right. Oh, let me get it. All right. Splinter Cell is $2. Yeah, we're running out of space over here. Let me take... All right, he just brought these back. Let me throw these over here so they're out of the way. Put those over there. And just great. You can grab them when we're done. Pile them up. That's 2. Resident Evil 2. I know these all work. They're harder to scratch, the Blu-ray discs, so I'm not going to bother looking at the rest. It's lazy, right? $6. Hey, I'm not kidding. Destroy All Humans. 5. What is that, 13? Huh. Witcher 3 is 10. Surprised by that. Let me take a look at this one. What did it put you at? 23. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 8. 31. Halo Infinite. That's 12. All right, so it's less than 15. 43. Infinite Warfare New. 7. Wait. Yeah, all right. So I put you at 50. I told you that this is 12 for this one. Final Fantasy. 62 for all those. You want anything else here? I mean, that's $38. You can go to nuts. No? All right. 38's credit's nice. No? All right. You'll come back? Or you'll give it to your friend? That's it. Whatever you want to do. All right, let me just... All right. This is the remaining credit, $38. Right? What I said, 38. You forget a lot of this stuff, you know? Ugh. 38, you got a lot of stuff here. You know, like I said, the stuff is cheap. And some of those are actually over 10 or at 10, which you find cheaper, but Play some of them if you enjoy it. Come on back. That credit is good for as long as they're open. We go out of business, you're screwed. We'd probably have it going out of business, so I guess you wouldn't be. But yeah, there you go. Take that. If there's any issues with anything, obviously contact us or you come back. We'll place your games or just give you more credit, whatever you want. And yeah, I hope you get back into the games, man. The Xbox One's a solid system. Would you? Okay, so you had the slimmer one. Whatever they called it. No, the Series S. Sorry, yeah, Series S. That was what it was called. I don't freaking know what. No, it was just the Xbox One S. I don't know. Their naming's weird. They went from Xbox to Xbox 360 to Xbox One. Yeah, absolutely. Have fun with those games, and if you come back, let me know how you liked what you played. And, there's more stuff back here. Or hey, you hold on to that. You get back into some more systems, maybe. Maybe you're feeling the itch. We got plenty of other games. All right. Thank you. Yeah, Clyde. Yeah. Pizza, what do you want? Half plain, half pepperoni? Perfect. Or all of that. Hang out. Catalog some of these stuff. And whatever. All right? Cool.